Here we go. Smoky Mountain Club. This is probably the most combined weight the screen has ever had between four people. We got myself, Thomas Edwards, here with former offensive lineman Jack Jones, and two guys that are currently on the team as offensive linemen, holding it down. Cooper Mays and Dayne Davis.
Got it.
Yeah, hey,
a lot of meat.
I love the energy. Hey, love it. Jack, how we doing today, man?
We're doing good. Thanks for having us. I know it's a really robust crew here, but we are glad to be here.
That's right, man. That's right. Cooper, how you doing, man?
Just fantastic, honestly.
That's
just fantastic.
Dude, love it. Love hearing it. Dayne, how we doing over there in the bottom right?
Yeah, impeccable.
Oh, impeccable. That's good, baby. That's good, baby. So we're hot off a fresh win, 4-0, beating Florida. How's that feel? Cooper, how's that feel after being, hitting that 4-0 mark, top 10 in the country or whatever number it is, 8, I think? How's that feel?
Yeah, man. I mean, anytime you can get Theo Vaughn in attendance, I mean, you're doing something right. So we just got to keep this thing rolling, man.
Yeah, anytime you get him there. Jack spent a lot of time with him in Florida, didn't you, Jack?
Yeah, I got to kick it with him a little bit throughout the game. He's a character. He's hilarious, man. Hilarious. Different level. Next level so funny. Next level funny. Good dude.
Yeah, dude. I think, the fact is, like, when Tennessee is good and winning, like, it's just nature is at an equilibrium, and just like people just start coming out to watch you guys play. Like Theo Vaughn is from Louisiana, and he's up in Knoxville dumping water.
That was crazy. That was nuts.
Dude,
I like that.
Theo
I
Vaughn
like
is
it.
like one of the funniest people I think that's on the internet today.
Oh, no doubt.
Personally.
No doubt.
I don't know if it's more impressive if the stuff actually happened to him that he talks about, or if he's making it all up on the fly.
Yeah, you don't know though.
It's honestly more impressive if he's making it up, honestly, in my opinion.
The funny thing is that same energy is what you feel like what I felt talking to him all day. Because you just start telling a story and you'd be like, what in the world?
That didn't happen.
He's saying.
You have any good ones that you remember off the top of your noggin?
Yeah, I do. We'll have to talk a little bit off the air, boys, because I don't know if it's really appropriate for the Smoky Mountain Club. Even though that Smoky Mountain Club got that Smoky Mountain Club tailgate got a little dunk this past weekend.
Nice,
I mean,
that's good,
what an experience that was. I mean,
yeah,
I know
that
you boys.
That was good stuff.
You boys were over there getting ready in the ball walk, but we were getting ready to go in there and yell our butts off for 4 hours over at the Smoky Mountain Club tailgate.
Oh yeah,
yeah, it was, dude. Theo came by there too, didn't he? There was everybody. Yeah. Grant Williams was there.
Grant Williams was there. I think I saw Jordan McRae there.
Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan. No, just
there Terrell Owens was there. There was just a lot of people there.
All right, so you guys are on a bye week now. You're on a bye week. You got a little rest. You got a little breather. How's this week been going? Pretty kick back. You guys got the pads on. What are you doing, Dayne? What are you guys doing?
Pretty kick back for sure. Off week. Hopefully get to see. Didn't have Dookie Bowl this year. Kind of sad. Get to see the younger guys go after it.
Oh, really?
What is that?
Just the guys, the threes and the fours get to go after it a little bit, and you get to watch it, and typically pretty fun.
That's where I rose to glory those days. That's where I was. I lived there. I lived on those days.
Thomas you rose to glory at Kentucky.
Thomas would have been team captain on one of those teams for sure, but he would have been 400% going at it.
Kind of reminds me the Dookie Bowl. Who's the dookiest?
No,
who is the dookie?
I woke up the cheesiest, coach.
Brian Garvey. Shout out Brian Garvey. That dude's an animal. I watched that kid. One time we were so depleted. This kid's 6 foot, about 280. I watched him go.
6'2".
No, dude. He's maybe in heels.
We saw Big Garvey this weekend.
Platforms. Yeah.
I met Garvey for the first time.
He's great. But one time I watched him go 32 plays in a row, or ones and twos. And he wasn't even having a football. They just had the styrofoam ball, and they were just tossing a ball back there, and he was just blocked.
Oh,
But dude, it was awesome. It was awesome.
Dude, 32 plays in a row is coaching malpractice.
I mean, whatever
Ones
it
on
takes,
ones.
you know.
Whatever it takes.
I think
That's right.
I'm a firm believer in whatever it takes. Like I think maybe a casualty a year if you're really pushing the right way.
I mean, you're getting pretty close right there.
That's right, for sure. 32 plays, I'd be dead in 32 plays.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Go ahead.
You get to the.
No, I was gonna say, whenever you had to go back to back ones and twos, I don't know if that still happens to you boys.
Oh, dude, I had to do it my freshman year.
Yeah, that would be.
Oh, it's miserable.
Especially for going like right to left, and
dude,
I'm a little slower.
Two racks
right
of team run. 2 racks of team run will put the burn of 1,000 sins in your thighs, no doubt.
That's right. For those of you guys know what they're talking about, we're talking about running like at practice when you're running ones versus the ones, offense versus defense. Sometimes the numbers got a little low. Some of those O-linemen croaked out like myself, tear their shoulder out of place or something. And the numbers are low.
Still hide in the bathroom during team period.
I like to rock out in the portal potty.
I'm just kidding. I never did that, but thought about it.
I thought about it every day. I called.
No, definitely. My first day in pads, in high school when I was a freshman, I definitely went and used the bathroom during team run. Dude, best on best was not friendly. I was a fat little kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but look
dude,
where
I saw that recruiting picture of you the other day in the jersey. I've got it.
The one with when I was in like 6th grade.
Yeah, we'll post it in the Smoky Mountain Club.
So the fun fact, that was my first time ever going to UT, like visiting it.
That's when I met you.
Let's see. So who accompanied me on that visit was Mike Jones Jr. and Cade. And Mike Jones Jr. is now a starting linebacker at LSU down in Baton Rouge.
Oh,
how crazy! How the turntables, eh?
Yeah, that's right. You'll see him this weekend.
Small world.
Is he getting any playing time down there?
Yeah, he's starting.
So you're gonna see him on the field?
Yeah, man, I'm super excited. Actually,
you gonna bust him up?
Yeah. Oh, dude, just maul him.
Yeah, I want you to take your face mask and put it.
I'm gonna put that Rydell on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Leave him a brand.
Yeah. That Rydell.
Yeah.
All right. Hey. All right. We got to get into this because I swear we could be on here for 8 hours talking. But I think it's great that we see. Like I think we mesh pretty good right here. We got a lot of the same kind of thought processes about football, the miserable way it is to play O-lineman.
We're fat Caucasian men.
Yeah, that's right. We're the least athletic out there. I mean, at least I admit that.
Do the most with the least.
Speak for yourself.
But I think today I wanted to there's some people that don't understand what it's like being big and being a big guy. And it's not really all it's what it's cracked up to be. There's a lot more drawbacks really than perceived benefits. So I know you guys probably had a long day of class, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and throw this up here and I'm going to go ahead and school you guys one more time. I put together this PowerPoint to kind of go through. You guys feel free to stop me at any time. This will be on our class website if you guys need to download it, and this will be on the test. So you need to make sure you guys know all this. So this is a discussion. Yeah, make sure you study. This is a discussion about the ins and outs of being larger than others. So first, we're going to talk about the benefits and the drawbacks of when it comes with size. We'll start with the benefits. Obviously, sports. When you're larger, it's consistently going to be an easier thing to do. Second one is also kind of a double-edged sword. You take up a lot of space. It's hard to miss you. You know, when you walk into a room, people are going to look at you. You're taking up a lot of space. You know, their eyes are naturally drawn to you. You can shake a couple hands, get a couple business deals, be like Dayne out there in the NIL world, just smoking it crazy. Racking them up, man. It's right.
NIL Dayne, baby.
NIL Dayne.
I'd
be the same way. I'd be shaking hands. I'd be on all sorts of mattresses saying, man, this is the most comfortable mattress.
Hi, I'm Dayne Davis of Mattress World.
Go visit Brothers Benny.
There you go.
Go visit Brothers Benny.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so third, this is probably my most important one. I think you could potentially, anyone that's large like we are can potentially attempt the world's strongest man competition. And I think, just to be able to have that potential is incredibly important. So what do you guys think about those three benefits so far?
I'd say the sports is for sure the good one. But I don't know. You can go pro or con with the next one. I mean, think about cave. Like if you wanted to go cave diving.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about we'll talk. Look at the top. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. We'll go ahead and look at that top bullet in the next section and the drawbacks, fitting into things. Yeah, that's one of the that's one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, and it plagues me every day. All right, so we'll go ahead and get into these drawbacks. And you guys, I want you to, if you have experiences, times where these have happened to you. Yeah, don't get ahead of us. Don't get ahead of ourselves here. So one of the drawbacks, so fitting into things. When you're this big, it's miserable. Planes. We'll talk more about this down. We'll give a little overview, and a couple of these we're going to expand on here in a minute. Clothes. I mean, 2XL and higher. Like, see ya. No stores have any of those clothes. Like you're buying plain shirts from Walmart. You're buying sweats. You can't find any of these nice, like stylish looking clothes unless you really, really come through the internet.
2XL's got to fit pretty big, to be honest. I mean, I think it's
you're right, Dave. That's right. You're right. I think we all lie to each other and say that we went into it.
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Well, you're undersized. You want to say you're undersized? You want to say that?
Maybe y'all are all just oversized.
Yeah, there you go.
I wouldn't say that. Hey, I wouldn't say that.
All right,
how much you weigh right now, Jack? What are you pushing?
Oh, I'm about 290.
You're a lie.
No,
keep going.
I'm like 290. I'm like 294.
Okay, you keep going up a little bit every time. All right, so
give or take.
Shoes. What about got shoes? Do you guys have big feet? 15, 16.
Dude, I got size 15s. You can't find anything. I know, Dane, you got some big feet, probably.
Dude, like a 16, dude.
Horrible.
Dayne
you can't find
Davis.
anything, dude.
Terrible.
You're wearing Crocs.
Ross is your best friend sometimes. To be honest, in high school, Ross was like the go-to place for some shoes, and you got lucky at that.
At Ross, you can get a size 23 Reebok basketball shoe. You'll grow into it though.
Reebok pumps.
Yeah, my
cars. I think cars. I have a hard time fitting in cars all the time, but that's also
pretty much
benefit sometimes because you get shotgun.
There.
Yeah, I drive a Volkswagen Passat.
I don't even know what that is, but a Passat sounds small.
It's small. Roller coasters. I mean, I've had a personal experience with this one. We'll talk about it in a minute. And booths at restaurants. We'll talk about that one in a minute too. The next, breaking chairs with no structural integrity. I've probably broken anywhere between 5 or 6 dozen chairs in my 27 years of life.
You said we'll talk about that in a second. Dozen?
Yeah, like 60 to 72, anywhere in between there.
Oh my Lord.
What about you guys? You think you've broken some chairs?
Definitely broke a few in the O-line room. Just.
I mean, I broke some.
Yeah,
but to say 72.
Remember, Cooper's not as big as us. Remember that?
Yeah, I forgot. Cooper.
Yeah, remember, I'm undersized. I'm more of an ETSU type player.
He's utility guy, utility glue guy.
No, I'm more of an ETSU type player.
Hey,
Okay. You're a day.
All right, here we go.
Tearing yourself down tonight.
Yeah, don't tear yourself up.
You boys are
arthritis.
Hey, by the way, I got to tell y'all this. You boys are hell on wheels out there this past weekend. It was fun watching y'all compete.
Oh, you thought
so?
One more time? Well, that's.
You boys were hell on wheels this past weekend. It was really fun watching y'all compete.
All right, thanks, Jack. All right, one of the big drawbacks is arthritis. There's a lot of stress on these joints. Elevators, you get 4 of us in the elevator, it's going slower than if you took a normal sized person on there. So you guys ever stop that one elevator in the complex? Have you guys rode it where it freaks out and makes noises?
Have you ever actually got it stuck though? Because we have.
No, you guys got it stuck.
Yeah, about 14 of us caught in there, and it stopped in its tracks about halfway down. It had about a foot gap. We all had to get out of. We missed like the first 8 periods of practice.
Oh, let's go! Let's go,
bro. Coach was hot.
Wait, y'all were in there for like fucking
about an hour, yeah. They had to pull us out one by one.
Dude, I bet Coach Friend was so mad.
Coach Friend was hot. He had about 6 total people for the first hour and a half.
I would have hated. It would have sucked being one of those 6.
Yeah, like, where's the rest of your teammates? Oh, they're stuck in the elevator.
You're just doing work with your partner over and over and over again.
Talking about concerts, taking back-to-back racks.
Oh shoot, yeah, no doubt. Oof. You would. Oh, that makes me so nauseous thinking about that.
Do y'all do like pre-practice work? Do y'all do like a heavy pre-practice?
Yes, there's like 50 minutes of period 0. It's so stupid.
That's right. It's good though. It's good. It builds character.
Maybe it's a good thing. Hey,
let me get
supportive of the coaches now.
All right. Concerts. If you ever get a concert and you stand in front of somebody, you're just eclipsed. You're a solar eclipse for their entire concert experience.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, standing in front of people like that gives me terrific amounts of anxiety.
Me too, Cooper. I'm like, dude, I
just know you're looking at my wide back and maybe my leg handle's poking through the shirt.
To be more confident. All right, I think it can be an advantage with the concerts. I think it can be an advantage if you are in the back because you can see over everybody.
True. That's true.
But most likely, though, if it's a concert and you're having to stand up, being a big guy, that's a kind of a disadvantage. Standing as a big guy, just sweating. I think sweat could be one of our drawbacks. I mean, I feel like we sweat more. I mean, we got more work.
More perspiration.
More work.
For sure.
It's more work. like walking around,
more work.
Be in this unit that I am walking around. More work.
So you know how I said 5 or 6 dozen chairs? At least 3 dozen of them are this chair right here, and every time I sit in it, it's guaranteed to break. 100% chance. These little white lawn chairs, they have they stand 0 chance underneath me. So
the only thing that would save you with those chairs is maybe if it rained the day before and the ground was moist and it would slide in a little bit.
It would sneak in like a tent
I like
stake.
that.
Dude, that's the ultimate huge family and close family arounds, like barbecues, church get-togethers.
Dude, think about it. Yeah, I grew up in the Bible Belt. There's been plenty of venues for me to sit in this chair, and I've broken them often. So that's just one example.
Opportunities, man.
One time at Dollywood, I waited an hour and a half for a ride. Got to the front of the ride, and the nothing went into the. Oh, Dane, did you pop? Dane just popped up here on the bottom again.
Wi-Fi.
Double Dane. Oh, we had double
Dayne Davis.
We had
double Dayne Davis. God,
Jack,
quadruple D.
Clip of the audio. All right, so I have bad luck with sitting in a roller coaster. I waited an hour and a half, got to the front, sat in this, put this down on me. It didn't snap, and I had to walk all the way back down the entrance line because I couldn't fit in that one. So
Dollywood's the worst.
Yeah, I know, man.
Man, I like Dollywood. It's like redneck.
I heard they were close to sponsoring you, Dane, or endorsing you for NIL, and you ruined it out there.
You just got to get a butterfly tattoo on your arm so you can see it when you're playing.
No, I say making a tramp stamp.
That's all Dolly wants.
Dude, if you
really apparently this is a little known codicicle. Dolly Parton apparently is covered in tattoos.
Yeah, she is. And that's why she wears sleeves all the time. She said that she has a bunch of like butterflies and all the same kind of stuff that you would assume that she likes, like it's all her aesthetic. They're all over, but she wears sleeves all the time, so you never know. The more you know. All right, next one. This is you find me sitting in one of these booths. This sentence right here is going to come out of my mouth. You think we could scoot that table over that way a little bit? Because there's no way. There's no way that
jump the gun.
You ruining it.
You ruining it. You ruining it.
I think the airplane one's going to be.
Dude, the airplane's bad, especially for like short flights where they're not.
All right. So let's just picture this. Picture this, you guys. You're boarding your plane right now, and these seats are filled with various tenants, going to wherever places they're going. And as you, a big man, take a nice brisk walk down this aisle, every single person is looking right up to you and right in the face and saying, please dear God, don't let this guy sit next to me.
It's Southwest. You're C-28.
Southwest C-28, last boarding group. You're literally the worst nightmare to ever come across anyone. So, I mean, I think
and you're sweating because you had to run to make your flight. You're sweating like a pig.
Or if you're me.
You had to run.
Or if you're me, you're sweating because you just ate so much food before you got on the plane.
You got the meat sweats.
Probably a couple of mimosas.
Yeah, more than a couple, baby. That Delta Lounge. All right. Yeah. I mean, I just think that, I mean, honestly, I'll go back to the beginning. We'll kind of wrap this up, man. I just think we needed to talk about these things fly under the radar for these normal sized people like Josh. Mr. Dobbs is behind the scenes watching us right now, and I'm sure none of these really have ever happened to him. So I mean, I just think it's good for us to enlighten the people, the struggles that we have, and it's just good. It's good we can all kind of get together and talk about them.
Give them a heads up,
dude. You got to switch spots down there.
Ubuntu.
We're just magic like that.
That's right,
Dayne.
We'll all switch roots.
Are you a big fisherman, Dayne?
I'm a giant fisherman, Jack. Yourself?
He's a 6'7" fisherman. What do you mean?
I mean,
yeah.
I'm sure that you get the grandma every now and then that just comes up to you and is like, "You are so tall. How tall?"
Oh, dude, that is so right.
You such a big boy.
I just don't know. This is a good one. I've got a good one. At a meal where there's food and there's been too much cooked, being a big guy, you're always the first person they come up to and go, "Jack, come over here and get some more of this peach cobbler." And you're just over there feeling like,
you better not let it go to waste, Jack.
You won't eat it.
I'll go get some, but you don't have to single me out and make me, feel that. I think that's
you
such
a big boys. I
Jack,
bet your mom's grocery bill's so big.
Jack, you want some more lemonade?
I think
somebody told my mom that I bet she uses a pound of ground beef for every spaghetti making. I was like, that is so oddly specific.
Cooper, Dayne, Jack, thank you so much for coming on today, the Smoky Mountain Club. Yeah, I know you guys have busy schedules here. Busy schedules. You're eating, you're getting your food in. Jack, what are you doing out there in Vegas?
Gambling.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. There's a little sneak peek of life as a big guy. Thanks for joining the Smoky Mountain Club. We'll see you around.